to day 2 of Northumbrian Water's Innovation Festival 2019.
It wouldn't be a water festival without a bit of water from the sky though, would it?
Well, we've got our brollies, thankfully. Let's have a quick recap when things were a bit sunnier on day 1.
Day 1's really key, get the input from the people.
It's the kind of creativity that everyone's feeling free to express, you know.
It's so exciting to see so many different people coming on site.
It's our 3rd Innovation Festival and every year it gets bigger.
Lots of fun and motivation.
I'm absolutely blown away with the creativity and what has been going on. There is about 10 million post-it notes all over the place.
A superb start to the week there for day 1, but it is day 2 now and the fun and games continue.
Absolutely, and the teams are really going to delve into solving some of the biggest problems in the world.
Let's go and have a look at some of the solutions they're starting to come up with.
What this festival does for us as an organisation, in a massive way, is breaks us out of our bubble. It exposes us to new influences, it exposes us to new ways of thinking.
Well, it wouldn't be a festival without a little bit of drizzly rain, but it's day 2 of the Innovation Festival and Angela McCoskett joins me now. How are you feeling going into the new day?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. Yesterday was absolutely brilliant. The sun was shining. We were absolutely packed with people, everybody getting involved with setting up what their problems are, understanding what their design sprints are all about. People were really getting to understand what problem they're trying to tackle today and really hone in on what that piece of the problem is that they're actually wanting to solve this week. We've got Fab Lab from Sunderland University with us, and they're going to be helping us prototype, so to actually bring some of the ideas that we're having to life. So they've got 3D printers and all sorts of kit.
Okay.
You weigh the same as a warthog.
We are now up here at the main stage and I'm joined now by Neil Malarkey. Neil, hello. We're on a very comfy sofa.
We are. It is a very comfy sofa. Hello.
I could just lie here for the rest of the day, actually. This is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd like to do that, but I've got work to do. I've got to make sure this thing goes properly.
What are you up to today? What work are you doing?
Well, I just did a talk about creativity, innovation, collaboration. Innovation sounds good, sounds exciting, sounds sexy, sounds scary because it sounds big. But sometimes innovation may be just a small thing, maybe just tweaking something. For example, I heard yesterday that they worked out an algorithm to find out how to help people who might be in water poverty, maybe struggling to pay their bill. And so you can sort of predict things that will help to identify those people, work out how to help them. That's innovation. It isn't a great big shiny spaceship. It's something that really affects people's lives.
We're focusing on students, so we've all been a student before at some point in our lives. We're skint, or we're either living in a multi-dwelling unit, what they call it, so we're 5 other people who we don't know or we do know as well. And so the scenario that we're trying to fix here is how do we improve the experience of students who need to move home? How do we distribute the money out evenly back to the students who live there as well? How do we personalise that experience for them as well, so they're treated as an individual and as a student who is skint or probably needs that money back as well, so they can get the trip to Marbella at the end of the year. We'll design it, we'll design a persona, we'll build empathy for them as well to understand their struggle going through the home move process. Then we'll test those ideas later as well with some of the typical customers.
So I am here with Jeremy, or Jazz as he likes to be called, because I'm not your mum. So can you tell us what's happening here in this tent?
Yeah, this week we're looking at 5G, superpowering a smart grid, and we're in the middle of our day 2. And day 2 we're actually ideating, so we've done a bit of a brain dump of ideas this morning. And now we're actually taking them from that side of the hill of ideas to this side of the hill of ideas where most people don't go and explore. The next stage is now their brain is just brimming with lots of ideas. We will take them to that next level where they can get all those ideas out on paper. So instead of just coming up with 10 or 20, hopefully each one will come up with 30 or 40, maybe even 50 ideas.
So I'm here with Pam. We're in Plant Buddy and this is day 1 of that. So Pam, how's it going so far?
Oh, fantastic. The level of enthusiasm and thinking outside the box and thinking about our future in a different way. And that's kind of what we've been talking about here. How do we produce a good future by using less water and by using technology in a different way? So I'm really looking forward to day 3.
Today we're on the second day of a sprint to develop an app that will help the Northumbrian Water drivers. It's all about how can improve the mental and physical health of the driver, how can we ensure that the vehicles don't leave the depot when they're overweight, and how basically the driver can better interact and use that cabin space as a working environment. We've got 6 teams working around the room to actually come up with a variety of solutions that they'll then test against one another, refine those, iterate throughout the day, and hopefully by the end of the day we'll be able to go away with an app that we can start testing on some actual drivers for Northumbrian Water.
Well, it's the end of day 2. It's nice to see that we haven't been too drenched with this summer showers, have we?
No, not too bad. It is a shame that the sun has left us, but still, the energy is high at the festival.
Has some good progress been made then? We're on day 2 now. Time's ticking on, I suppose.
Time is ticking on, and I know that the sprint tents are in a desperate kind of like frenzy.
So what happens on day 3 now then? If people are feeling a bit tired, but they'll go home, have a rest and think, bright-eyed tomorrow.
Usually by the end of Wednesday, there is a breakthrough. So everybody goes home kind of thinking, yes, we've kind of got something now that we really, really want to home in on and bring to life and really bring to fruition.
Those light bulb moments.
Absolutely. So tomorrow we should see them pinging out all over the festival.
And that is the end of day 2. Tomorrow, day 3, will mark decision time for the teams.
It will indeed. The teams will be developing their best and most innovative ideas so far
to tackle some of the biggest environmental and social issues.
We'll see you back here tomorrow.